Hello, how is it going? Hope everybody has been doing good. I forgot to set up a couple of things. I'm doing that right now. Okay, I can see YouTube chat now. Okay, and hello, how is it going? Oh yeah, I saw you talking about that in the Discord. Have you put anybody in your helmet yet? Oh, what have I done? There we go, okay. Okay, there we go, everything is fixed now. Nope. I recommend, like, a really good one is, I'll name off a couple of the things I use a lot. You named him Bob. I've named mine not friend-shaped. Let's see. I would recommend Eclipse is good. Roar is good. Nourish. Nourish is one of the best things you can put on almost any Warframe in the game. Let's see what else. Zada's Whisper is pretty good. Thumzaku. Silence is actually not too bad. Wrathful, if you use a lot of melee builds, is nice. That's a lot of the better skills you can put in there. But then there's also stuff like Bright Bonnet for energy or Dispenser for energy. What else do I use a lot? Those are a lot of the big ones. Pillage isn't bad, but you have to meet that 400 like power strength bonus. Also, normal Hildren is kind of a pain to get. Yeah, Nourish. If I could recommend anything, it would be Nourish. Nourish is really good. Okay, so the weeklies haven't reset yet. Is there anything good in the calendar? No, not really. I don't think there was anything. I think there was like a catalyst in there. Oh, you need the resources? That can be annoying to farm. You still need to get the... Yeah, I highly recommend getting Helmet. It's very useful. Still got weeklies. Yeah, the weeklies should be reset in 20 minutes. Hello. So, does anybody want to join for the sortie today? On your Uriel? Yeah, you can join in. Yeah, power is good. You're probably running an Equilibrium on your Uriel, but if you're not running Equilibrium on your Uriel, an Equilibrium Shard would be really good. But yeah, power strength, cast speed probably isn't bad. Parkour velocity is probably not bad. I feel like he has a lot of things that are pretty good for him. I'm always a fan of the, let's see if I have it on my Nova. I think I have it on my Nova. I'm always a fan of the one green shard. Yeah, for extra corrosive stacks. With this and a weapon with corrosive, you can almost fully strip armor from enemies. You get rid of 98% of armor, I believe, with a Tau Forged. You could put 2 normal greens and then 100% armor strip, but I think that's a little unnecessary. Yeah, Naros is a good option. I use double greens, I believe, on Revenant, because Revenant doesn't really need many Archon shards. He's kind of like just set as he is. Let me check. Why do I have weapons in there? I don't remember getting anything recently. Wait, no. Don't do it that way. Do it this way so you don't put Revenant on the wrong loadout. Where is my Revenant? There he is. Yeah, I used 2 grains for him. You can technically make these Tau Forged, and they're actually better on status capped enemies. Because they let you go over the status cap. So ideally these would be 2 Tau Forged. But that's like a really niche thing you can do with them. Extra corrosive, parkour. Yeah, you don't really need a purple if you have an equilibrium. Oh yeah, I can invite you to the sortie. It is. It is nice to have the extra ones for the status cap enemies like Acolytes. I would agree on that one. Is Warframe being dumb today? There we go. Wait, no, could not deliver. Okay. Oh, direct invites are not working? Okay, you'll have to join me. I'll show you how to do that. I mean, that's fair, given the recent hack. You just go here, and you should see my lobby, like, right here. In communications, and then you can just join. Because I have it set to public. So yeah, if anybody wants to join, and I have you added, I can, you can join that way. Okay, yeah, so that's not too far away. I mean, and I think it's fair, given that it seems people were actually getting hacked, which is, that's warranting the safety of not letting people invite each other and everything until they figure that one out. That's still crazy that you could get hacked by accepting an invite in game. Wait, what does it need? Oh, it needs a sniper rifle. Alright, time to look for a build. I don't think I have a build with the sniper rifle equipped. I don't use sniper rifles a lot. What do you have, Rhino? Oh. Okay, we're just gonna have to equip a sniper rifle. We're gonna equip the sniper rifle that is actually pretty good with Nova. Where is it? It's here somewhere. I'm so bad at finding weapons. And I don't remember what its name was. Oh, here it is. The sniper rifle is actually pretty good with Nova. It always made trading difficult. That's true. I didn't even think about that. Can you even trade people right now? Is there like a workaround for trading people? I'm so happy I don't need one equipped as well. Wait, why don't you need one equipped? I had to equip one. You can if you do the join session thing. Oh, okay. I thought you could only do that with friends. Also, when in like 20 minutes, or basically when we're done with this sortie, anybody that wants to join for the weeklies are welcome. But I don't know how I will get people in since I don't think I can add people right now. To add the person you're trading with as, oh, okay. Okay, then yeah. If you can still add people, then yeah. People are welcome to join on the weeklies as long as you have the content. We'll be doing the Archimedia, or wait, no. We'll be doing the Archon Hunt, and then both the Archimedias, and then the Netracell, and then probably the Calendar or Descendia, depending on whatever has better rewards this week. I like doing Descendias each week. That's actually like a really fun weekly.
All hives destroyed. Head to extraction.
They really have been. I mean, a catalyst isn't bad. I think I'm sitting on like 12 catalysts, so I wasn't too concerned about doing that. But yeah, there's been a lot of Lua lenses in there, and you know, that's not gonna get me to do Descendia. I maxed my Latron incarnate. Latron is one of the better incarnates you can get. Because not only does it do good damage, it has AoE, it has good single target, but it also is like one of the best armor strips in the game. So you can kind of make it a primer. I don't know what that purple effect is on my screen, but it looks cool. Yeah, I'm a big fan of the look. I don't use it a lot because it doesn't really fit in a lot of my builds right now. I'm trying to do, but I have a couple builds with it. But it's just an all-around good weapon. There's nothing bad about the Latron incarnate. It has a good amount of ammo, because it doesn't have an insane amount of fire rate. That's the stuff that's like annoying to farm, like the red resource, right? Wait, I think. What is that? I know it's in here somewhere. Yeah, there it is. Okay, yeah, that stuff. I don't remember how I farmed that originally. I remember it being annoying though. I have a build that set for leveling now. Oh, okay, nice. I have a ton of this because I used to play a lot many years ago. I ran out of one of these resources recently. I think it was mutagen mass. And I bought 100 of the blueprints from my dojo, and I now am crafting this until I run out of blueprints. Because I don't ever want to run out of this stuff again. I forgot how annoying it was to have to like wait to get it, and so I'm like, you know what? I'm gonna make sure that's never an issue again. I'm gonna craft like 100 of these things. You made that mistake with Forma. I can never have enough Forma. The thing that's always restricting me from making new builds is Forma and Omniforma. Because what I really like to do is I like to have an Omniforma on my Aura slot, my Excellence slot, and then one on the Warframe. For like a lot of build diversity. But then again, I have some Warframes like my Valkyr that I really like. And she has like 7 Omniforma on her.
Our position has been
thank you for the follow. I appreciate that.
The cargo until reinforcements arrive.
And welcome in. Yeah, I actually am kind of getting low on Orchidon cells as well. I might have to like farm those for a stream. I love Nova for defense missions. So, this Nova setup actually uses Pox. I know Coda Pox is like pretty considered to be a bad weapon by most people, but with this Nova setup, it is actually like a pretty good weapon. Because the way this build works, you can't see it real well because we have a Korra in here. But basically, I make all the enemies run at me really fast. and then I have Nautilus to put them into a tight group, and then you just kill them all with pox. It actually, it's how I farm, what do you call it? It's how I farm calendar stuff every week. Whenever I need to kill, like, get kills in the calendar, it can have upwards of 300 plus KPM in the survival mission if you need to kill Tekrai. Get extra cells when I'm level. Oh yeah, that's a good idea. See, that's how I used to level. I've been really liking Sanctuary Onslaught is what I've been using. But I guess that does make sense to do that map for the Orkin cells. Maybe that's why I'm always running out of Orkin cells. Soonish though, if people have a lot of stuff they need to level, I will be doing another leveling stream soon. Because I need to start making space in my inventory again, and I have a bunch of stuff to level. What I like to do is to save up a bunch of gear for many months, and then do one stream where we just level stuff the entire day. Yeah, I used to like that one. I don't think Sanctuary is much faster. Sanctuary is a lot faster if you're forming stuff, like a Warframe, and you do Elite Sanctuary Onslaught. Jesse, we need to cook. Thank you. Yeah, that's fair. I should be doing that too. But I don't stream Saturdays. I wasn't able to stream this Friday, and Sundays is weeklies. Alright, I'm looking. Tiger's Riven, nice. I haven't used that weapon in so long. I loved the Tigress when it came out, because I was playing the game all that time ago when it came out. That weapon was so popular. I actually don't know I don't know how good it is now. I haven't used it since then. I'm a big fan of this weapon. There's not a lot of Warframes that really like the Sobek, but I like the Sobek a lot. You got a pocket plasmor? What does that mean? Oh, the Lex? Yeah, that you know what? That's a pocket plasmor. I would agree with that statement. The Lex Prime is a weird incarnate for me, because it has like 14 incarnate ammo, but it actually that feels like a lot of ammo with how slow it fires, and how it deletes entire hallways in one shot, even on Steel Path. That is one I used a lot when I came back to the game. I used the Sanctity one. It's good damage, but the low mag, slow reload speed sort of holds it back. Okay, that's fair. Don't shotguns have like a cold reload mod you could put on? Let's see, do I have that on right now? You also have Merciless you can put on. Hello! How is your day going? I guess it is competing with Prime mods, which is not something you want to compete with. Choosing between that and the Prime. Yeah, and that's just what I was thinking too. Which is something, like, the next best option would be like Merciless for 30% reload, or just using it on a Warframe that gives reload. Pretty good, even though kind of feel like, okay, I'm doing okay. I didn't sleep well last night, But I am doing alright. See what time is it? Okay, cool. After the sortie, we can jump right into the daily or the weeklies. Ivera's still my favorite Warframe for doing spy missions. I don't ever want to do a spy mission without Ivera. Okay, I did just get the easiest one. Auto hack. I've been thinking about shotgun. Oh, that's the arcane that gives you like a ton of multi-shot, right? And reload speed. That's actually like that is an insane arcane for shotguns. That wouldn't be a bad choice either. What time did you go to bed? I don't even know. I don't have. I've been trying to get a hold of my doctors for more sleeping medication because of an issue I have going. I have right now is making it hard to sleep, and I need them to get my asthma medication and my sleeping medication. I just can't get a hold of them. I don't know why it's so hard to get a hold of the doctors I go to, but sometimes getting refills is annoying. I don't trust myself to do spies, so I'm just gonna... You know what? I respect that. I prefer people that don't go into the spy mission if they don't know what they're doing, rather than trying to do it and alert the enemies. Because I am fine with doing the things myself, I just don't want the mission to fail. Wait, let me scroll up real fast. It's not like I don't... Yeah, I don't like, you know, one thing I don't like about the Tigers that kind of annoyed me the more I used it? I don't like the firing mode. Because I have the option on where I, like, semi-auto weapons or full auto. But that weapon, you can't hold down the fire. You always have to press and then release with the Tigris. Which is something that kind of annoys me. It's the Deviri only arcane. You have to kill something within 5 meters. Oh yeah, it's still like a real... Bulwark is also good. I would agree Bulwark is another good option if you can get the 500%. Oh no, you're good. There is another way to get that arcane. If you don't want to do Deviri, if you have a ton of Phosphor or a bunch of arcanes you can melt down, you can get any arcane, I believe, from Lloyd in the Cavia area. Yeah, thank you. I appreciate that. UK armor with... Oh yeah, so you're fine then. Wait, your Lich stole your thing from that? That's funny. Looks like you're gonna have to kill that guy. Unsure what to build my Latron into. I can show you my build. Alright, on the YouTube side, apparently their Lich stole their statue from the sortie. That is pretty funny. I can actually show you my Inaros build. My Inaros build is basically completely invulnerable. Also, the Kodahima with that new mod is really good on Inaros. But be careful, you can't kill yourself. Because it does, every time you reload, remove half your HP. So you have to be careful about that. But this is my Anaros build. I am using persistence, and he is a really good persistence warframe. When it worked, but the 5 meter thing, yeah, I would agree with that. The reload speed is nice though. I put Zadas on my Anaros because Zadas works really well with the Kodahima. But let me grab my Latron so I can show you the build real fast. Oh, it's just like, it's not a hard build to make. It's just kind of like a normal. I wouldn't use Bulwark if you don't have the armor, if you don't have 1500 armor. But if you're not using Bulwark, you can use like Deadhead. Deadhead's probably your best option. Merciless isn't bad. But those are two options. Okay, that's fair. Yeah, Gloom's not a bad option either. And you get the healing from shooting people. Yeah, this is just a damage build. It's not a primer. Okay, cool. But with persistence now being out, Anaros is like one of the best warframes in the game. Let me show you one more thing I use with Anaros. This is something I use with all my persistence warframes. Is have a Vopaphyla and put where is it? Here it is. Hunter recovery on them. That's pretty good. That's not bad. It's also really nice for defense missions where you want to actually slow things. This will actually keep you alive with persistent builds. The cat is so good at healing you. I can actually show it off. Yeah, it's so good. I use it all the time with my Valkyrie. You know what? Well, actually, we'll play some Anaras. Did anybody else want to join for the Archon hunt? Ooh, it's a red shard this week. That's nice. We love to see red shards. Hello, how have you been doing? I have not seen you in here in a while, I don't think. I hope you have been doing well. Oh, wait, I got Grendel? Wait a minute. I changed my mind. I was gonna go with Inaros, but I kind of want to play the Meatball Man. I wonder if I should use the Hema on him. No, it should be fine. We're playing Meatball Man. And since you tend to run Hunter's Adrenaline on Inaros, you get... Oh yeah, no, Hunter's Adrenaline. I don't use it because I'm just casting Zadas. But if you're actually casting other abilities like Gloom and stuff, Hunter Adrenaline is necessary for that kind of setup. You need help on Hiltron build? Okay. I can show you my build real fast before we start this. So, let me show you the actual build. I use Zadas on my Hildren because it is a big damage and AoE increase on her. This is the build I went to level cap with, so I can assure you this is a good build. I will say though, if you're going to level cap with Hildren, I highly recommend what's the focus? Go Vazarin. Vazarin for the invulnerability. Because she can't just shield gate because she needs her shields for damage. You don't have the prime mods? If you don't have the prime, just use the normal versions. You don't need sure-footed. I use this because I like to shoot guns on her sometimes. That's the only reason I use this. If you're just gonna stay in her 4, this does nothing. That's the only reason that's there. Okay. I'll look at yours. Quick. I tried to make Blazing Pillage work. It's like a really weird mod. I I highly recommend, if you're gonna use Hildren, to use Aegis Gale, because it's what really makes her exalted weapon really good. The Bellfire. The Bellfire's kind of needed. And yeah, no, the Innervate setup is what is amazing. I can show off my build. If you're gonna run if you're going to run Zadas though on your Hildren, I do recommend building Blast. Because Zadas can proc Blast, and Blast can proc Zadas. And so it gives you a big AoE on your Bellfire guns. Yes, I do have a good Nova build. I can show that off to you real fast. What arcane can I put on Latron, by the way, instead of Bulwark? I would put on Deadhead. My personal choice would be Deadhead. Just spam my second. Keep my shield also. Oh! Okay, so there's a trick to Hildren. Let me show this off real fast. Yeah, I'll show you the Nova build after this. If you don't want to have to spam shields, get a Ruxa. This is something Hyper showed me. He's in here a lot. You need one of these Kubrows. They fix all your shield problems because of Protect. This basically keeps you at full shields all the time. And you no longer have to worry about pressing your 2 for shields. I literally, I sit in most missions as just holding down my fire button for the Bellfire and never even think about shields. Highly, highly recommend. So you need Protect, and you need this and this for more recharge rate for your dog. And you need this. This is also crucial. Link redirection. So they have like 12,000 shields, and then they're giving you all that regeneration. So yeah, if you want to take a screenshot of this build, this is necessary for Hildren. Oh yeah, he has 11,000 shields. Because he's converting the shields from my Hildren to him. Because he has redirection link, and my Hildren has 8,000 shields, almost 9,000. That dog is what makes Hildren so broken. Also, I can show you my Nova build real fast, and then we will go into the mission. This is just kind of a general purpose Hildren or Nova build. Yeah, the dog is very important. I really like Null Star augment because what this does is it makes your Null Stars AoE, and then you have Nourish to give the AoE Null Stars viral, and so they're kind of priming stuff for you. You need more arcanes, true. Okay, yeah, Deadhead. Deadhead's a pretty good option for most weapons. But yeah, this is my Nova build. It's good. It works. There's probably better setups. You can do another setup like this. This is like the damage reduction setup. You can basically tank enemies all the way up to level like 4 or 5,000. And they will have trouble breaking your shields. This is the old build I used to use. But it starts to suffer once you get above level 5,000, because then you have to shield gate. But this is the better shield gate build. So that's why I like this build. But you can actually get downed in Steel Path with that build. The second one I showed, you cannot get downed in Steel Path. The enemies can't even break your shields. Oh wait, I was gonna play Grindel. Let me equip Grindel real fast. We're playing the meatball lad today. You feel so much stronger with an incarnate. Incarnates are usually really strong, like some of the strongest weapons. Which upgrade did you choose for your incarnate form for your... Oh! I'll show you after we do this. I'll show you what I picked on those. For Nova, the Vitality. Cause yes. Should I get rid of Vitality for more space? If you're talking about Nova, yes. She doesn't really need it. She likes shields more than health. Yeah, you just went more strength. That's a good option. Yeah. Okay. Well, have a good day at work.
Pazul's Archons is to upload me to Narmer's systems. I shall be strong where he was not.
Help! I am stuck in the drill. So something cool I didn't even know about this character is Grindel. The damage of his fourth ability with Gastro scales off enemy level. So his damage scales all the way up to level cap. Because the damage of the enemy you throw up it does damage based on how much what level they are. Make sure I didn't miss anything. Okay, yeah, no, I think I got everything. Yeah, no, highly recommend getting that doggo if you're looking to play Hildren.
Area completed. Move on.
We keep getting max energy every time I do my 4. So who are you playing? Playing Nova? Oh, it's probably because you're pulling in all the energy, would be my guess. Your 4 also makes energy orbs spawn. If you did not know that. If you have it in slow, it makes energy orbs spawn from enemies. And if you have it in speed up, wait, no, slow is health orbs. Speed up is energy orbs, I believe. Oh, we also have a Noko. The Noko is probably giving you infinite energy. It's not even max range, that's great.
We are finished here. Move on.
Who is all kind of want to? Who all is going to be joining for the Archimedes today? I don't know who all has Archimedes unlocked. Cause we'll be starting those right after this. I'll be doing the 1999 Archimedes first, and then the Cavia 1 second. Is it 1999? They are, you have to have 1990 max. You can join 1999? Okay. Oh, you're still in the process of unlocking them? Okay. On a day when I'm not doing the weeklies, once you have them unlocked, I can help you unlock the deep Archimedes. You just have to remind me one of the days I'm streaming. Because you have to do the normal version before you unlock the elite. And I am down to help on not Sundays. Because they have like weapon and Warframe restrictions. But the cool thing is if you're helping somebody unlock them, you can actually just put on whatever gear you want. So that's one nice thing about helping people unlock Archimedes. Or unlock the elite version of them.
I have the Archon's trail. The hunt can begin.
Grendel has such a good persistence Warframe. He's so tanky. He also has status immunity, which is so nice. There is just one issue I have with Grendel, is with this current setup I have, it is a, I think a 3 augment setup. Which is, that's a bit much. 3 augments is a lot. Especially considering I have on Umbral mods as well. All of the Umbral mods. Okay, how much range do you have on your Uriel? I feel like Nautilus is not the right pet for this build. Maybe it is? Okay, that's a lot of range still. That's a good amount of range. It's not max, but that's still, like, that's more than what most people build on a Warframe. See, you probably have around the same range as I do. You actually might have more range than I do. Let's see. Yeah, no, we have the same range. I would say this is a high range Warframe. You have 250. On your Hildren, his range is very important on her. You're still upgrading mods, that's fair. I don't remember what my Hildren's range is. Oh, on Uriel? Okay. Yeah, I think, like, over 200 should be the goal on him. It's only 180 right now. Okay. What is this? Is this a disruption? I feel like this is the disruption. In that case, I'll bring out my Latum. Okay, yeah, it is. I mean, yeah, If you just have positive strength, you're gonna do good. You're going to do good damage as Uriel, even if it's just at 100%. It's still gonna be high damage. I need to charge up the Incarnate.
Hear that beeping? Demo unit's on its way.
I didn't have my status immunity done. I knocked myself back. You couldn't make it in time? I'm sorry. You were close. You were really close. How's your day going, Hyper? Did you want to join for the Archimedes, or are you still doing your other account? Highly rude. I am too. I like the new rewards they're adding to the Iron Wake as well. And this is a good week to do Archon Hunt too, because it is a red shard this week.
Care to live up to your reputation and try again?
I feel like the Latum's not used a lot anymore, but the Latum is still such a good pistol. Since before, the only way to get that Riven I can't read what that says. Wait. Transmuter?
Offers freedom. Is that so terrible?
I don't know what that
Freedom
is.
from desire and responsibility alike. Find
I can't think anything that
surrender.
Lloyd gives that has to do with Rivens. Oh wait, oh the Unveiler. Oh yeah, that's from Teshin. The once a week thing. Which is cool that the Iron Wake is gonna give out one of those as well each week. That means you can get 2 a week rather than just 1 a week. Oh my god, this knockback. I have status immunity when Nourish is up, but I keep getting nullified.
Demo unit it's looking to depart this mortal coil and take you with it. Keep it clear of that conduit.
You know what's kind of annoying about playing Grendel? Is Nourish is the most annoying to use with Grendel. Because no one else needs to have an enemy in their stomach to press Nourish. If you're playing Grendel, you have to. But everybody else can just press Nourish whenever they want.
Getting a little hot. Gloves are coming off. Got another round in ya?
Then again, everybody else doesn't get like a 3,000 heal from pressing Nourish. Or status immunity with the augment, but it's still a kind of annoying. You have to have a thing in your belly, since things die in your belly so fast.
Shiny's secured and we're in the wind. I'll send your cut via the usual. Have a good one.
The cipher lets you reveal the ribbons. The translator lets you turn 4. Oh, into a new one. I did not know that was a thing. That is interesting. Okay. Nice. That's always good to see improvement. Oh yeah, I thought we were done. I thought that was the last mission for some reason. That is something I like to help people with, because this is a complicated game, and modding is like one of the hardest parts of it, and so I like to help people with understanding how modding works.
Be on guard, Tenno. Arkadamar is stalking his prey.
Oh, that's interesting.
This is the grotesque truth behind Fazul's gospel of a new Eden. Sentient beasts ruling over a docile human.
I did not know that that was a thing. Then again, I don't do a lot of stuff with Riven, so it kind of makes sense I did not know that that was a thing. I am not a Riven enjoyer.
He will close the distance shockingly fast. When he creates duplicates, look for the one that is armed.
Yep. The poor boy. He tried his best.
This gate only opens to Narmer prayers. Tear the veils from deacons and use those.
Oh, interesting. Okay. So you can try to turn it into one you're looking for? Do you have to unveil them to do it? Or when can you do that? Use that thing on. I am so lost. Ah. What? Oh no, he's vulnerable. Okay. I haven't played a lot of Warframe lately. My movement is not as good as normal. You need them to be unveiled first, but they get turned into a new room. Okay. That is pretty cool. I actually don't have...
Without prey.
Did the Magistar survive the, like, heavy attack nerfs? I know I did some testing with my Archiplasmor, and it still works pretty well. It's a little annoying to use, like, right here I couldn't use it. And even, like, this tile set, you wouldn't be able to use it very well. But if you can bullet jump up, my Archiplasmor basically still one-shots everything. But I haven't tested my Magistar. After the heavy attack nerfs. Okay. So it still works? That's good to hear. Those were my two favorite slam weapons, was the Magistar and the Archiplasmor. I started leaning more towards the Archiplasmor though. A 156, that's a lot of base crit chance.
A hunter. Now, he is a mere trophy.
Especially since it's gonna go up when you start stacking other things. Okay, I'm kind of regretting playing Grindel, I'm gonna be real. I kind of wish I just played Inaros. I like Grindel, but using Nourish is kind of tedious. Constantly having to eat things. Again? Wait, did he steal your sculpture again? Yeah, no, yeah. It gets insane when you start stacking the crit. Okay. So, I am gonna go start the Archimedia next. Let's put you back on. We will start with the 1991 first. Words are hard sometimes. Ooh, actually, let's do a check real fast. What's in the calendar? Okay, I mean, the first reward. Hello. I'm doing more damage. Mods. You might have to give me something specific there. Roar will make you do more damage universally. Before doing that, would you mind showing me what upgrades you... Oh yeah, let me do that real fast. I highly recommend people get this. You only have to do 250 Techrot kills. Now, let me check the rest of the calendar real fast. Oh, that's really good too. I built one of those. And the Catalyst slash Forma. Okay, the calendar is like really good this week. The big you want to do the big damage? What do you mean the big damage? I have to do these two this week. Okay. Let me check. I want to see what's in the Cynthia real fast, and then I'll show you that build. It's a yellow. You know, I don't think I'll be doing the Cynthia this week. Oh wait, no, I have my Electron equipped. Okay. So I like this. This is like crucial. This is one of the best upgrades for the Incarnate. Wait, not this. This one's nice. I like negative recoil, but you could go with mag size or you don't need zoom. I think recoil is the best. That's the big one. Okay, I was looking at it. I was reading it wrong. Like how I do. You mod the weapons the way I do. I can show you specific builds if that's what you're looking for. Like, is there a weapon you're wanting to do big damage with? Not even Tau 4. I know, right? It's just a yellow. It's just a normal yellow. Bird sells that. Yeah, this upgrade is insanely good. Lex Prime? Okay, I can show you my Lex build. I'm not sure what that other weapon is. I'll have to look that up. I may not use that weapon. Okay, my Lex build is actually wrong. I don't feel like formatting it right now. So, I recommend this. Actually, do I still recommend that? Yeah, definitely use that. This. I like mag size. And then that's huge. That's really good. Yeah, the Furious Incarnate's so good. I can show you the mutations for it too if you want. And then for the actual build, I'm using the wrong mods. This is a good setup. But you could make it better. But I had to format it. What I would do instead of this build is I would for one I'd be running viral. Let me fix that real fast. Unless you have another way to get viral, viral is just better. I would not be running this mod anymore. I actually wouldn't be running that. What I would do is I would remove Lethal Torrent and remove this mod and put on Pistol Elementalist would go here, and I would put on heated charge here to make it a heat build. Because heat is just better than slash right now, but I don't feel like formatting my legs right now. You don't have Pistol Elementalist, then you could just do Lethal Torrent and Heated Charge as another option, and just use the normal version of this mod. You can use the normal multi-shot, and then this, you could just put on Hornet Strike instead of that. You got no format? Yeah, that's a problem. That is always my problem as well. I never have enough forma. How many parkour shards should I chunk into my Uriel? I think the amount you should put on him, because he doesn't really need a lot of Archon shards, is however many make you happy. Whatever I would put one in at a time, and then when you reach the right amount of movement speed you want, that is like how many you should have. Because I actually don't play Uriel, so I don't know. I would say probably 1 or 2, but I mean you could have 5 if you really wanted to. He's not really Archon Shard reliant like a lot of Warframes are. Yeah, if you don't have Galvanized Shot, I would put Hornet Strike on instead. But Galvanized Shot is really good. For the final, okay. Yeah, because Galvanized Shot just adds a lot of damage. It's not hard to get either. You just have to do, you have to do, what are they called? The galvanized mods are really easy to get. You have to do... Where is it? Arbitrations. Arbitrations are not too hard. Just have like a decent survivability and you should be fine in these. And do them on public. I highly recommend doing these on public. It is really good with secondary and cover. Yeah, arbitrations. That is the problem with the galvanized shot or on the Lex or encumber on the Lex is you're not gonna have a lot of statuses. You're not gonna be applying a lot of statuses with the Lex. That's why I don't put it on. Whereas a galvanized shot benefits from like statuses your pets can put on, or another weapon. I do recommend not using encumber on the Lex. Oh yeah, we'll do that. Time to go to 1999. Oh yeah. Uriel is just a good frame. He's just really good. I also like that Uriel is one of those warframes that all of his abilities are good. I hated it back in the day when we had warframes that had like 1 to 2 abilities that were useless. I mean, we still I guess even now we still have warframes with 3 abilities that are useless, like Atlas. Atlas is basically just a 1-button warframe. Now that 1 button is very, very good, but it would be nice if his other buttons were also good. I need 3 more Tau Forge Reds though. That's a lot. Tau Forge Reds are always the problem. Rhino passive, my beloved. Oh no. The thing is, Rhino is so strong, he doesn't need a passive, but it would be nice if his passive did anything. Even now, Rhino is still one of the stronger warframes. Or scaled at all, yeah. Let's check Eleanor real fast, see what she get. Oh, that's right. That's next week, we're getting the new Coda weapon. Be sure to have some Coda stuff saved up if you can buy those. Oh, hey! Oh no, 50, wait. That's right, 60 is the cap. My brain doesn't work sometimes. I thought that was capped out, but it said 50. Oh yeah, hey, okay. So we do have a 60% in here. So if you have the extra, you can buy this. It's already capped. It's not bad, that's good. Yeah, the big arm gun. That thing, I've never used it, but I've seen a lot of people use it. And it's real good.
Dude,
So I can't wait to try out the Coda version of it.
Got a set of crisis events lined up for you. Make sure we get a gold star on each one.
Yeah, I did too. That's how I tried it out as well. I have a Revenant. I have a Revenant as an option. Alright. Well, you know, sometimes the game just makes it easy on you. Did I get a good gun? Not really any I use. I did get my Archiplasmor, speaking of that thing. I will be taking that in here. By far, my favorite slam weapon is the Arca. Oh wait, no, Tetron, not Plasmor. Tetron. By far, my favorite slam weapon. I love that thing. Because it's an influence slam weapon. Which are just both really nice things. And then I can kind of bring whatever gun I want to bring in. What gun are we feeling today? How much HP does Revenant have? Okay, not enough HP for me to bring in my Coda Hema. What gun do I want to bring? Let's check what we have. We have defense, health scrub. Okay, so it doesn't really matter. Those are all easy. I need to put the incarnate on the miter someday, cause the miter is a really good weapon. I just haven't done anything with it yet. Yeah, I got it once in circuit as well. I didn't finish that sentence, or what I was gonna say on that, and I enjoyed it a lot. The arm cannon. I had so much fire rate on it. It was amazing. Okay, you're ready? Just give me one moment. I don't know what gun I want to bring. You know what? Let's just bring the old reliable Coda Basilisk. You can never go wrong with a Coda Basilisk. Then let me put my stickers on. Stickers don't really matter too much. You know what? Let's just put a negative on. I'm playing Revenant. Nothing really matters. The man does not struggle with anything in the game. What weapon is that? Wait, let me search that up. I actually don't know what that is. Wait, alright, it gave me something else. 1 second. Oh, that's a good weapon. I don't think I ever formatted that thing though. It's the beam shotgun. Yeah, that weapon is so strong. I've never used it personally. I don't think it has any forma. But yeah, the phage is very strong.
You don't have to keep up with the sign. Belmir and Minerva are...
Yes. You're looking at me? Thank you. Wait, is the mission up for you? Okay. Because sometimes it bugs and some people can't see it up. It works very well with galvanized acceleration since it can get... Oh, that's actually kind of crazy. I never considered that. I wish I could put that on other beam weapons. I wish I could have galvanized acceleration on like my new core. Or even my Glaxing. Yeah, that actually does make it a pretty good beam. It is unfortunate that the phage doesn't chain, but that does make it pretty good since it has so much range. That's true. Are there any I don't. Are there any good multi-shot mods, or not multi-shot? Punch-through mods like Shred for shotguns? Are you good to go? It also stacks heat insanely fast. There's Seeking Force and Seeking Fury. Oh yeah, the Phage is also one of the few weapons that can have corrosive viral as well, right? Okay, that it's only punch through. Okay. Okay, with reload speed. You're probably better going with the top one, to be honest. But the Phage is also so good because it's one of the few weapons that can have corrosive viral, and you could put heat on it. Yeah, that really does make a Riven very useful for that weapon in particular. Uh-huh. Yeah, you have to hit accept. I can't we can't start the mission until you have to hit escape and hit the little arrow. Now you have to, yeah, there we go. Yeah, heat with Elementalist would be so good. With corrosive viral. That probably can kill level cap enemies by itself. Like with no outside buffs, the Phage with the corrosive viral heat setup would probably have 0 issues killing level cap. You probably wouldn't even need a corrosive shard. I think just the normal corrosive would be fine. Just because how quickly that applies heat procs. You're gonna be hitting like, your heat procs are gonna be ticking for damage cap after like 5 seconds of shooting an enemy. Another weapon that's like that is, I think it's the prime weapon that came with Revenant. I can't remember the name of it. It doesn't have corrosive viral, but it can put an insane amount of electric / heat procs on enemies. I use electric for it. Oh, what's that weapon called? I think it starts with a P as well. I almost brought it into this mission. It's another beam weapon. Yeah, that one. The Phantasma. That's what it's called. That's another one. That's insane with galvanized acceleration. I also love how fast the reload is in that shotgun. I almost brought it into this mission. I was very close to bringing that one. That one I actually build, I build electric rather than heat to give it some AoE damage. Yeah, the normal version is just as good, basically. The Prime actually lets you build some crit, because it actually has better crit stats than the normal version, but both are going to kill basically anything in the game that isn't status immune in seconds. That weapon, if I hold down the trigger for even a couple seconds, starts ticking for millions of damage. It's crazy. The beam shotguns are just so good at applying statuses. It's crazy. Oh, we have a hill. God, I love Revenant. Lots of people hate Revenant. Warframe. Lots of people think Warframe is like the super hard game, and yet if you play someone like Revenant, it's like it takes all the challenge out. But there's no challenge in Warframe already. If you're at the point where you're doing like level cap stuff with like other Warframes, I never get the hate for Revenant. Yeah, he does have easy survivability, but it's nice. It's nice that I can kind of stand here and talk to chat, and I don't have to worry about dying or my party dying because I'm also making them invulnerable. Look at your HP. What about your HP? That's why I like an Aros exactly. He's the same deal. I like Revenant a little bit more because I like making my party invulnerable, especially for doing Archimedes. Like, if there's a tank, I'm likely going to be playing Revenant just so I can keep the party alive during the tank fight. It's at 5. Oh, I'm playing Revenant. So, there's a weird thing that happens when a Revenant, you're actually invulnerable right now, but you can still lose health. You'll never die as long as you have my stacks on you, but your HP will go down to 5 sometimes. It just looks like it'll even go down to 2. I don't know why that happens with Revenant. It won't ever go to 1, weirdly enough. The lowest your HP will go with Revenant is 2. With his buff. Oh hey, Hotshot. I hear that's a good arcane. It also happens a lot in this area, the Tetrot area. Tetrot. Oh my god. Words are hard sometimes. It was getting lower and lower. Yeah, but you won't die. As long as you have this little buff, like you see that buff next to you that says 5. As long as you have that buff on you, you can't die. But if it runs out, then you can. I've seen some people have fun with headshots on Uriel. Oh, with hot shot on Uriel? Yeah, that makes sense. I could see him using that. Throw it? Oh, it's this way. I thought I was in a different tile set. Yeah, I can see Hotshot being very good on him. My only issue I have with Hotshot is Innervate is generally better than Hotshot because Hotshot works like a normal crit mod and it's multiplying your base crit, whereas Innervate basically makes, if you have like 1% crit chance, you're still going to be yellow critting all the time. But on high crit weapons, Hotshot becomes insane. Like if you're using like a Latum with a crit build or the dual Toxicus or anything that already has high crit, Hotshot is just gonna make it even better. Yeah, with a base 40% crit chance, Hotshot is really good. Oh yeah. You know what I always forget? Is Hotshot doesn't just work on pistols. I forget it works on primaries as well. Because I've always only used Hotshot on pistol warframes like Mesa and Dante. But it also works on primaries. I always forget about that. Yeah, it does work on melee as well. That is true. Wait. Does Hotshot work on anything that's considered a gun? Because another thing is Vobin. Vobin's 2 is treated as a gun. Would Vobin's 2 benefit them Hotshot as well? Because it benefits them Arachne, which is a gun damage buff. That might be something worth testing. You would have to helmet on something applies the heat, like Temple's ability. Or have like a Sentinel or like something that applies heat for you. Like Daruga or something. And then you could be getting that insane crit chance for like Vobins too. That would be interesting to test. I mean, this too, I guess, really doesn't need it, to be honest. It already scales to level cap if you have Nourish or Roar. But it would be interesting to test, to see if that actually works like that. Yeah, it should work then. Okay. Order who? Vobin. Yeah, his second ability, I forget what it's called, but it's technically a gun. It's like, Garuda. Some of Garuda's abilities, like her first ability and her fourth ability, I believe are also treated as guns. So like, Arcane Avenger, you can actually make the one hit crit if you have Arcane Avenger on. And and Nourish works with it as well, with both of those abilities. They actually apply viral. I like the Vobin rework. I don't know if anybody else has played around with it. It feels way better than old Vobin, but it still feels a little janky playing him. I don't know. It definitely is significantly better. And I was actually enjoying trying out the Vobin rework. But it still feels a little clunky. Like, I don't like having to put down the speed pad just to get a damage buff. That's kind of annoying, because I'm never going to use the speed pad to go faster, because it's just going to slow you down. Also, the Vortex and like his fourth ability, both of those feel kind of weird sometimes. I don't know. His kit still feels clunky, but he is way better. And he is a very good Warframe. Oh, you know what? We can summon our friend. Hello, buddy. This isn't as good as a normal on-call. Like, it doesn't do a lot of damage, but I still like my Lich. feel like you're playing an RTS. Over there having 800 APM. Yeah, no, that's fair. I agree with that assessment. My issue is, if I'm gonna play Vovin, I would rather just play Nova with Nautilus, which is basically the same thing. Welcome back. Where are you at on your new account? So I couldn't make it today. You're at New War already? Okay. So you're getting there. You're almost done. What's after New War? It's, I know, 1999 in the old piece. Is the Murmur stuff before or after New War? I feel like it's after. Be cooked. Nice. Oh, wait. Wait, how did that happen? No, I see what you mean.
Hey guys, what's going on out there? Guys?
Not New War, old piece. Okay, so you're basically done. Okay, I'm grabbing a different gun. I wasn't looking at the timer.
Jake, how are you the most normal person I know? Bellamere and Minerva are ready when you
I
are.
want a different
Stand by
gun.
for
I
temporal
wasn't having fun with
shenanigans.
this weapon. I want something that's better at AoE. I want to bring the Glaxium, but Glaxium feels weird to bring on him. No, let's try the Debilitate Glaxium build on Revenant. I feel like it's not going to be good without Roar. I know, right? Like, I have a build on it. It's not a good build though. Like, I wouldn't be able to put galvanized acceleration or anything on it right now. Okay, let's actually pay attention to the oxygen. I was not paying attention last time. I always just assume we're fine in survivals. Because I so rarely run out of oxygen. But I guess the KPM was pretty low right there. Yeah, that's doing good. It's not the fastest kills. It needs Roar. But it's good. Debilitate really likes Roar or a Bane mod, but it's like fine if you don't have one. Where you fight the boss. Ah, okay. Oh, I died. Yeah, one issue with Revenant is if you pressure 2 while you're low health, you just die. And I noticed too late. I pressed it and then looked up at my health and was like, oh no, I am probably gonna die right now. Like, I don't know what's keeping me at low health. Yeah, no, I did it again. I'm so dumb. I don't know what does that here. Is it the... You have to stay in the bubble? Or do I have one of the debuffs when I move, I lose health? I'm not sure. It's not like a big deal, because I can just revive myself with my operator. But I would like to figure out what's actually draining my health like that. Like right now, if I press 2, I die. Yeah, okay, yeah, it's whatever the debuff is for not standing in these circles. Okay, that's what the problem is. I do love the Glaxian. Glaxian with debilitate builds is so good. Can I refresh here? Okay. It's so dangerous pressing my 2 right now. I want to make sure the team always has their buffs. No reason not to use it. It's scary whenever I press 2, it drops my health too for some reason. I don't know why that is. On hitting the health scrubber so you can't get... Yeah, it is annoying. You have the same... Oh, I can't read that word. Something I have... I don't recommend having dyslexia. It's not... It makes a lot of things difficult to do. Wait, did we get the good... If we get the good tile set, so for anyone that doesn't know, if you get this tile set right here on this map, you just want to sit here. This is the best spot to just stand. But the issue is the whole team has to do it. But like, if people go over there, the spot's not good anymore. There are worse IRL debuffs, that is true. I'm not gonna argue with that one. There are far, far worse. But in like a... When I have to communicate people with text as much as I do, it is like an annoying IRL debuff. Especially if, you know, you're like someone who streams and you gotta read chat and you're like, I have no idea what that says. And then people like have to like try to type it a different way or something. I know there is a thing that can make it to where it reads chat for me. I have debated doing that, but I feel like I would struggle to talk while a thing is talking in my head saying what the, like, people are typing. No, I would set it up to where only I could hear it, but I think that would mess with me talking too much. Yeah. But I have debated. I think, because I tried playing Helldivers, Actually, it's the first game I've ever seen do this. Helldivers has an option in its menu that it will read any text on the screen for you if you hover over it. I was like, oh, that's a really cool option for me. I'll try this out. Oh my god, I was gonna lose my mind after having it on for like 5 minutes. Because it kept trying to read everything. And then it would like queue it all up, and then so it got stuck reading for like 5 minutes straight. It was awful. Like, it's a cool idea they put it in there, but I feel like it wasn't done perfectly. But it's also just like a hard thing to do. You should have rerolled dyslexia. Yep, I'm sure I got stats somewhere else, right? It's like one of those things where like, sure, I lost points here, but surely I gained points somewhere else, right? Yes. I started playing Helldivers like maybe 3 weeks after it came out, but I have not played it since. Or like, we played it, me and my friends, for a while, but I have not played it in a long time. Ah, use your 2. Yeah, I got you. It would be very dangerous for me to press 2 right now. Did you play Helldivers, Hyper? I've been thinking about trying it out again. I know a lot of people have been playing it more recently, and I'm sure there is a lot of content I would be able to do in it right now. But then again, I did just get Mugenics. Oh my god, Mugenics is so good. I don't know if anybody else has heard of that game, but it's another game by Edmund. He made Binding of Isaac, and he nailed it with Mugenics. The little amount I have played, I've been having so much fun with it. Nightmare difficulty? Some of us play on night. True. I don't think I'm on Nightmare. I'm on like anything that's involving like reading is not being able to read is a struggle in like a modern civilization type thing. Like there's a lot of stuff. It's like a difficult with like work things and stuff like that. It definitely has added a lot more, but like as like a person, I'm like 5 with like everything else. It's just reading is the issue, kind of deal. Like my body is all works perfectly good, which I like. That's good. I'm glad I don't have one of those debuffs. I would definitely take dyslexia over like not having like a leg or an arm. Oh my god. This is like dangerous. I don't like it being in constant fear of pressing 2 that I instantly die. It is actually pretty fun. Calling down like 15 airstrikes and watching everything in like a 10-mile radius just to get deleted is pretty good. Oh, I can resurrect you in a second. It's really a survivability issue in here. It's kind of hard to survive in these pet rock areas because there's a lot of things that apply toxin, and toxin ignores shield gating builds unless you're Hildren. So that is something you really have to worry about in these kind of areas. Oh, he's really good at healing himself too. I mean, I would agree. I like Risk of Rain 2 way more than Helldivers. But Helldivers, it was fun. And it's not a roguelike. So if you're not looking to play a roguelike, it fits that. It has a lot to do with the weapons I use. I use a lot of good weapons. That's why I do so much damage. Like the Glaxian is one of the better weapons in the game. So that's a big reason I do so much damage. Galvanized mods. If you're looking to do more damage, you really need to get galvanized mods. No, like any gun, most guns are not gonna compete with the guns I use. I don't think I can kill this guy with a debilitate. No, that man's never gonna die. I would need Roar to kill him with debilitate. Oh, okay, wait, we're done. But yeah, galvanized mods are some of the most important mods if you need to do damage. If you're looking to increase your damage with most weapons, you gotta do arbitrations. That's my biggest recommendation. Oh yeah, no, they're so important. Ow. What even just happened to me right there? Oh no, we can't fail. In case you don't know how survivals work, and once you complete the objective, if you run out of oxygen, it doesn't fail the mission. You can just walk to the exit with no oxygen. So that it wasn't as close as you were thinking. Yeah. That's why I was not very. Oh no, he's a nullifier. Oh my god, I feel like it's been like months since David Bowie's been a nullifier, but I hate it. And in case you don't know, if you stand next to David Bowie, he will nullify you. One of the worst modifiers you can get for the defense. I was wondering how did new players kill the Saturn boss? Which one's the Saturn boss? Is that the guy where you have to shoot the pipes on his back? Oh, that guy. I fought him with my friends. I don't think we struggled much. Because I was using basically the same gear they were, and I was helping them get through the game. And I don't remember him being that hard. If anything, I was actually less modded in gear than they were. Oh, but alone with no help? Yeah, that does make it more difficult. Yeah, that guy. General Sum? Sarkum Rex or whatever. I forgot how to say his name. It seems like they fixed the bug with that guy, though. For so many years, that guy had a bug where he could just become immortal. I haven't seen it happen recently. So I'm assuming they fixed it. To do enough damage once I got Saurus. Yeah, that is true. Starting guns don't do much. And you don't have the Nataruk by then. Like, if you had the Natteruk, he'd be zero issue. Oh, yeah, so that's one issue with the incarnate form of the Latron, is it does have knockback. So you have to be careful about shooting things next to you, or have status immunity, or the dreaded Prime Sure-Footed. The 300-day login reward. Or 400-day? It takes about a year to get Prime Sure-Footed. But that is one at 400-day? Okay, yeah. Takes over a year. No, I believe it's 6. I think it's 7 and 9. I got it as my 900-day login reward because I missed it for the other 2 days. Because back then, whenever I played, Prime Sure-Footed was considered garbage. But I come back to the game and it's like a god tier mod, and I had to wait for my 900-day login reward. I'm like 90% sure it's 900-day. I do like the range in the Galaxian. I think the Galaxian's my second favorite beam weapon. The Kufa Nucor is definitely number 1 for me, but Galaxian is second. I love this weapon. I probably shouldn't be using Debilitate with that roar, but I mean, it's working. It's killing level 500, so it's like fine. Yeah, so I stopped playing before they changed explosive weapons. The original change to explosive weapons was they made it to where they would do full damage to you. And then they made it where I stopped playing before that change got put in. And then they made it to where they did, I think, less damage. And then they eventually removed the self-damage and made it self-knockback. And that's when Prime Sure-Footed became a god tier mod. I don't know whose idea it was, what psychopath they had at the company at the time. It was probably Steve, let's be honest. That thought full damage, self-damage, explosive weapons was a good idea. But I'm glad I did not play when that was a thing. That was an awful decision, whoever did that. No, I was playing when they reworked the login day because I had Prime Shred and I had Primed Vigor, but I just never picked up Prime Sure-Footed because it was just bad. No one ever used it back whenever I played. But then it became good. Yeah, back then it was actually no one ever used Prime Sure-Footed. People were actually laughing at that mod being as a login reward Prime. Like Prime login reward. I think, I mean, you're surviving, you're doing good. You definitely need to get, like, we're gonna get you some galvanized mods. Oh, hey, that's a Tau Force Red. And a purple. Oh my god, that's a Tau Force purple and a red. That's actually so good. That's basically 2 reds, almost. Yeah, not even just like, those are 2 good Tau Forged. Not just Tau Forged. Those are the good ones. I can show you what they do real fast. Oh, let me go talk to her. Don't forget to talk to
Sup, Drifter?
Nova again for your stickers. I'll show you why those two are considered to be some of the best.
Still with the lingering bubblegum odor.
What? What do you mean the lingering bubblegum odor?
Did you get any rares? I'll be here.
What's she talking about? Let me show you why those two are the best. Yes, that was before the Eximus. Eximus back then didn't have Overguard either. They didn't have Overguard even before, or whenever I stopped playing 5 years ago. Well, 6 years ago now, I guess. Over 6 years ago. No, they were. That was before. People were laughing about that mod. It was a joke mod when it came out. I remember I played back then. Because it had no uses. There weren't really anything that knocked you down back then. It was literally like heavy gunners. And then that lady, the Grenier lady that pulled you. Like that was like the only two knockdowns in the entire game basically at that time. I can show you, we can do that later. So, reds, you can put on, the reason red is so good is you can put on ability strength or duration. So those are two really good uses for reds. And then purples are so good because of the melee crit damage or the equilibrium at the bottom. It's like a equilibrium that's not as good that you don't have to put the mod on. The electric on primary damage isn't bad as well. And then the top one isn't bad for Geyer specifically, but it's mainly used for the equilibrium effect or the melee crit damage effect. Yeah, it was considered to be bad though. Prime Surefooted back then. But that was a much different game back then. Let's say the least. That was not the same Warframe everyone else is playing nowadays. Oh wait, I need to go to the relays to check Teshin. Cause back then, whenever I stopped playing, there wasn't even shield gating in the game. Which is a wild concept because of how important shield gating is. And we literally had been asking the devs for years for them to put in shield gating, and they refused to even like humor the idea of putting shield gating in back then. I don't know why it took them so long to put that in, but it wasn't unusual to be doing like a relic mission and then just get one shot by a bombard. That was like a common occurrence back then in Warframe. Bombards were terrifying because they could just one shot you. Because their little homing missile did that much damage. Yeah, I don't think I need a shotgun Ruben, but thank you, Teshin. Yeah, no, the Warframe we're playing nowadays is so much better than it was back then. There was a reason I quit 6 years ago. The Warframe nowadays very good. Back then, a lot of problems. And then I need to go to the Iron Wake. Ooh, the next time we go to the Iron Wake, it's gonna have the new stuff. I can't wait to start buying like actual like really good stuff from Iron Wake. Right now it's just 2 ribbons you can buy each week. Some credits and some Kuva, but we're gonna have like Requiem relics you can buy in here, Riven ciphers, a thing to forcibly spawn your Lich, among other things. I don't remember all the things, but it's getting a lot of new stuff that are all very good. You're gonna get to buy with your Riven slivers. It is very cool, the changes they're making to that. Or more of the stuff they're adding to it in the next update, which I believe is next Wednesday. I believe is the next update.
Let me know if I can help.
See, what's today's date? Yeah, it's the 27th, so yeah, next Wednesday. So that is very cool. I'm excited for that. Oh, he has a rotating furniture? I actually didn't realize that. You know what? I'll buy some random furniture from you, bird. I want to decorate my place at some point.
Oh, no. That one. Oh, I love this bit. You got it.
Nah, cool. We got more furniture than Bird. I thought Bird always sold the same furniture.
I wouldn't want loiters. Several experiments are threatened by.
Oh, we got Wisp and Protea.
We shall protect Master Entrati's good works via a 3-phase
And the
response.
Sobek?
Prepare well.
Oh my god. I have Uriel and the Sobek, but I don't own Uriel right now. I put him in helmet. That's hilarious. This is like a Uriel player's dream right here. L, I know. That's a big L right there. God, look at the weapons. I have the Vectis, the Sobek, the Dual Toxicus, the Okina, and I have Wisp, Protea, Uriel. All of those are like such good frames. Oh my god. That might be the best Archimedia I've ever seen. Just like the quality of everything in here is insane. I don't even know. Wait, you know, we'll put the weapons on because I don't even know what Warframe I want to play. I like both of my options I can play. The Sobek in Uriel is criminal that I don't have a Uriel. But having the Dual Toxicus as an option? That's a little broken right there. And the Okinas? I love these weapons. Probably my favorite incarnate melee. There's some close seconds though. Alright, now we gotta decide. What are the debuffs? There's no negative duration. So Protea would be a pretty good choice. But I don't play enough Wisp. I think I just want to play some Wisps right now. What build do I want to do? Do I want to do Roar, Zadas, Clips, Nourish? I think I kind of want to do a Nourish build. Yeah, let's do Nourish. Because I have 2 corrosive weapons. I think Nourish should be what I want to do. What an Archimedia, though.
Yeah. Love you too, baby.
So I quit before 6 years ago on Warframe, but I came back for like a couple weeks when Wisp came out. Wisp is one of the Warframes that brought me back for a little bit, but I did not play the game very much when I came back. I don't know how long I quit before Wisp came out. I think it was like a year I may have quit, or like 6 months. Maybe longer. Oh, nice. It's so nice that that's a built one. Why's my guy got no legs? He just appeared. Oh, I forgot. Wisp has so... I haven't played Wisp in a while. She has so much fire rate. Time to instantly add to Uriel, true. You know what I can check for you? I can check if I have an extra growing power. I might have an extra one. That one is really annoying to farm. Okay, this much fire rate feels really good with the Sobek. I wish Wisp gave fire rate. She's the only, or not fire rate, reload speed. She's the only Warframe that gets fire rate, but no reload speed, I think. And it feels real bad. If she gets so much fire rate, it feels like you're reloading more often than you're shooting sometimes. Well, I died instantly right there. Oh, I'm actually might die here. Oh no, there we go. I don't know how I got up. I gotta remember, Wisp can make herself invulnerable. So I need so much endo, true. And hello, how have you been doing? Is there another Wisp in here? Oh no, Noko is giving me so much power strength. That's why my buff is so big. God, Noko is such a good support. What if I have Crepuscular? I think I do. Crimson. I've heard about Crimson Desert. I haven't looked too much into it, but I've been hearing good things about it. Have you been enjoying it? I should have Matter Eye. I don't have Matter Eye and Wisp, but The optimal thing would be Madurai, not Vazarin for her. She doesn't really need she doesn't really need Vazarin because she already has the vulnerability. As long as I don't mess it up. I can't but starting to think I'm just bad at fighting bosses, or it might be because I don't have enough heals. Ah, okay. What type of, is it kind of like Dark Souls, or like what's the game like? Is it like an open world like exploring game? Speaking of new games, I have been playing Eugenics. I highly recommend that game. For anybody that likes roguelikes. It's a turn-based roguelike, but it's very good. Yeah, galvanized mods are some of the most important mods for doing damage. Maybe the most important mods. But once you get galvanized mods on your weapons, you will notice a big damage increase. That's always my recommendation for people. You got Uriel in circuit, nice, nice. Okay, cool, we're done. Do you have a dog? I'm still only in the first area. Oh, okay. But you have a dog companion, so you're happy fair. Oh, I did not realize I would have played Protea if I would have realized it was a mirror defense. I guess Wisp is still 5. And we actually have really good warframes for doing this. We have Hildren and Noko. So we should be chilling. I really like playing Nova for this. I actually went and maxed out my... Okay, interesting. I like Protea for defense missions because it's mainly her turrets. I can just like sit here and just like put turrets here, and they'll do pretty much all the work. Yeah, it's a lot of buttons to press, but she's really good at just locking down an area. And I'd also be giving infinite energy to all the people on my team, which is pretty big. I should actually be casting that guy. Thank you. You know what? I don't remember which Spectre is which. Which one are you? Oh, you're Nidus? Alright, whatever. Nidus works. I was kind of wanting my Dante Spectre, but I guess Nidus is fine. You know, I've never used the Sobek on Wisp. I kind of like the Sobek on Wisp. She doesn't inherently, like, synergize with it. But it's like, it's doing work. And the Sobek does like fire rate. But maybe it's just that Wisp makes any gun work. I wonder if that's the reason it's feeling really good. That is a bot that is about to get banned. The Twitch has the bot issue where there's just like there's so many people promoting their like what do you call them? Like they're promoting their sites where you can bot your channel so it looks like you have more views than you actually do, or more viewers than you actually do. Which, I mean, I imagine those sites make tons of money. Because even big streamers view bot, which is wild to me. When you're already getting over thousands of viewers, and you're still botting. Just to make the numbers look even bigger. Like, I kind of get it. Because you get more money from sponsors. Now, the reason you do it is you make yourself look bigger for sponsors, so you get bigger sponsor deals, which I think is actually kind of fraud, and you could be actually sued for that. But no one has sued for that yet, so I guess it's okay. But I mean, eventually that is probably going to get somebody sued, I would imagine. That's. It's either they do it for that reason, for better sponsor deals, or they do it for ego reasons. Which, I mean, at least you're not breaking the law for ego stuff. But like that's pretty stupid if you're just doing it for ego. But yeah, view botting is real popular on Twitch at all levels of like streamers. I hate whatever makes the thing in front of me that I can't shoot through. My interest sticks enough so I can see the warframes and the choice. Oh, nice. That's such a nice option. It's not like a crazy good one, but it does let you like mod your stuff before you go in, which is really nice. And you can kind of plan for the circuit, which you can always just go in and then just leave to look at your stuff, because it doesn't reset if you do that. But just being able to see it before you go in is so nice. What are the big streamers like? I don't know. I'm gonna be real. I don't watch a lot of Twitch. I keep up with like some of the stuff with Twitch. Like the reason, I believe the reason we found out that a lot of big streamers bought is because Twitch did an update or they did a big bot ban where they banned a lot of bots, like almost every bot at the time, like a few months back or whatever. And there were many big streamers that lost thousands and thousands of views. And so it kind of showed who all had been viewbotting for like years. Yeah, it does take less time if you already know what's going to be there. It's very convenient. Does it help? Yes, viewbotting would help, unless you make it really obvious. Like, let's say for an example, I bought 100 views, bots for my channel right now. It would be pretty obvious I'm viewbotting if I did that. But I guess they are getting more advanced. You can buy like view bots that actually they like chat and look like chatter. Like they will actually chat, rather than the old view bots that would just be views. So I believe they are getting more advanced, but it's kind of obvious if you're watching someone. Like, let's say me, for example, where I get anywhere between like 5 to 10 views every stream, like viewers every stream. And then all of a sudden, now I have 100 viewers. Like, if you've been watching me for a while, it would be pretty clear that those are not regular people. And you can look on that on like the Twitch statistics and stuff like that. It's like all of a sudden this person now has 100 viewers. That's not normal. Yeah, it actually... So I don't usually use the Sobek. This is actually just the Coda... Or not Coda. The Kuva Sobek with acid rounds. And it's looking really good, right? I might actually start using this weapon on my Wisp. Hello, Zero. How are you doing? I hope your day has been going well. But yeah, this is it's just a normal like power strength Wisp build. I have a Nida Spectre for more power strength, and it's a Sobek build with acid shells. That's mainly all the build is. Oh, and I have Nourish. I have Nourish on my Wisp, so I have corrosive and viral on my shotgun. But the fire rate is feeling real good on the Sobek. Also, if you look at my Twitch, if you wanted to see the build right now, I can show it after. But if you wanted to actually see the build, if you go to the Twitch, you can anybody can just look at my build, just like a plugin. If you actually wanted to see the build right now. I should have the link if you hit like /Twitch. It should bring exclamation. No, it's exclamation point Twitch. If you wanted to check out it on Twitch. But I can show you the builds I'm using after the run. I'm doing pretty good. I was starting to get an ear infection and having to deal with that. That's why I missed 2 days of streaming. Well, between that and I had to get some IRL stuff done, but I am doing better now. I'm feeling a lot better. Was there anything good at Tasha? No. It was a Riven mod for shotguns. Nothing I'm too interested in. I mean, yeah, these guys are level 400 enemies, and this shotgun is just detonating entire groups. It's kind of wild. Normally, I only use the Sobek on Warframes that synergize with it, like Saren or Nova, but I didn't think Wisp would be so good with Nourish. Yeah, and whenever there's like pressure changes or like big weather changes that'll happen, like last week or whatever, it oh, that's fine, Twitch. I hate the auto mod sometimes. It dropped just like overnight. It dropped 40 degrees, and that that started like my allergies, and I started an ear infection because of like the big pressure change. Luckily, I got medicine, and it's mostly gone now. Yeah, that's a very sudden drop, just to go down 40 degrees. It didn't really get cold. Like, I think it got into like the 50s or 40s, but it was just the big drop is what bothered me, my ears. I actually can't even really, I can't even ride on planes. It went up maybe to, yeah, it's back up to like 90 now. It has since changed. But the cold weather was welcome, I like it. But yeah, I can't ride on airplanes because my ears don't like equalize properly. I can, but there's always the risk I'm gonna have to go to like the hospital because of my ears not equalizing properly. I've always had issues. I had tubes put in my ears when I was a kid. I've just, my ears have always been an issue. But at this point, I'm just used to it. I'd rather get strength from normal mods as opposed to ribbon mods. Yeah, the ribbon ciphers is the only way I would ever reveal ribbons, to be completely honest. But I don't like ribbons. It does. But it's just like, it's not like that bad. It's like, I'm not a person that would like traveling anyways. But the like pressure changes when like weather changes, that is annoying. But luckily, if you catch an ear infection early, it doesn't last for very long. It can get bad if you wait. You definitely want to get that checked out fast. Because those can get really bad really quick. Okay, a Tau Forger Blue's not bad. Was that all of it? Are we done? Yeah, we're done. Okay. Yeah, I can show the build real fast. Equipment, arsenal. So the Wisp build is... It's nothing special as far as Wisp goes. It's just kind of like a high-ish power strength. I'm not one of those people that thinks you need like 500 power strength on Wisp. I like Compuscular for the crit damage. And then Aegis for the survivability. And then I have like some shield gating stuff, but pretty normal Wisp build. Yeah, my Roar setup's the same, yeah. And then for the Sobek, it's just like an Acid Shells build. With just like Prime mods. And Crux. I really like Crux on this weapon. Okay, yeah. I thought for a second there I didn't have base damage. But no, I got base damage. That was a fun build. I'm actually gonna check if I like that more than my normal Wisp build. I'm gonna do the Netracell with my normal Wisp build and see if I enjoy this more.
I was thinking, hey, don't want to tell you your bit. Be with
But
you
that
in 5.
Sobek was feeling pretty good. I don't know why. I think it might have been Nourish. Nourish was applying to Acid Shells and making it actually like pretty good. But I do like my Debilitate Roar setup for Wisp is what I normally use. Okay. What games have you been playing lately, Zero?
You got your glyphs. So, hit the terminal to exit into the labs.
I recently got. I've been talking about this. So people have been here for a while, but I'm gonna talk about it more. I got Mugenics recently. A friend bought it for me, and Mugenics is very fun. It's a roguelike made by the same developer that made Binding of Isaac, and it is very good. I've been hearing a lot about Crimson Desert. A lot of good things about it. But I haven't looked into it myself. I need to play more Deadlock. I haven't played Deadlock in a couple of days. Actually, no, I haven't played Deadlock in like 4 or 5 days. I think since I canceled like Wednesday's stream, I haven't been doing any Deadlock. That's good to hear, because the game, I've seen some pictures and like screenshots in the game. The game visually looks really good. It's kind of like the new Resident Evil. That new Resident Evil game, oh my god, is it like the graphics in that game absolutely beautiful. I've been watching some people, I've been watching someone play through it because I've never really played the new Resident Evils. I like to watch people play through them. But man, does that game look beautiful.
What kind of moron lets a starving predator out of a trap? Well, now you gotta deal with it.
Nah, maybe I had it right. This galvanize
It's still hunted. Find the burrow.
debilitate with roar feels it feels better than the other one. Okay, I'm gonna stick with my Glaxian.
But then you killed it. So, I guess you did.
That AoE is kind of crazy. Yeah. Yeah, see, I don't know if I would enjoy playing the new Resident Evil, but I do really like watching people play it. There's a lot of games like that I wouldn't be too interested in playing, but I do enjoy watching people play them. There's also some games I can't watch people play, though, as well. One of those is roguelikes. It's like a struggle for me to watch people play roguelikes. Because I'm like, no, that's the wrong option. You gotta do a different thing.
The Netrocell doors won't open till you clear out the uglies.
No, those are one I struggle watching people play. Unless I've played the roguelike. Then it's fun to watch like a new player play it. But if I've never played a roguelike, and then watching someone play it is hard. Oh, Crimson Desert doesn't run super well. Okay, I missed that part of the message. That's unfortunate. That would definitely deter me from playing it because my computer is definitely it's getting kind of old. so it probably would not run well for me. Oh, it does run well. Okay. Okay, that's good to hear then. Which is crazy because of how good it looks. Welcome back.
You gotta keep going.
You know, I think I made the right decision past me with using the Glaxian with this build. The Glaxian is real good with this Wisp build. Okay, and it still runs well for you? That's good to hear.
May I trust you not to pry into my secret stuff?
Yeah, I've made some upgrades here and there over the years, but I think my PC is it's about as old as yours at this point. That's why any money I make from stream is going to be going into a new PC. I also have a, oh, what do you call it? I have a throne with a new PC on there, which I'm probably just going to start putting some of the money from stream into that. Because I want to be able to stream other things, too. Like, right now, I can't... Like, I think I could stream something like Deadlock. But it would be a little bit of a struggle, I would imagine. It would be nice to be able to stream other things. Yeah. Luckily, RAM's not too bad if you buy a pre-built. That's why I have a pre-built on my,
Take whatever Albrecht was hiding.
on my throne.
Get back to the sanctum.
Because the pre-built prices haven't gone up too much, even though RAM has been getting really expensive. So right now, it's kind of best to, if you want to, like, get something for, like,
Nothing about
cheaper, it is actually better to buy pre-builds right now,
Okay.
which is crazy.
Next time.
Because it hasn't been like that for many years. It's always been better to just build your own PC. But because pre-builds aren't going up because of the RAM prices, they probably will eventually. Right now, that's the best way to go. It's got a 4060 with... okay, that's pretty good. Yeah, I have a 3080. And that's that one is showing its age. Wait, no. I have a 2070. Not a 30. Yeah, I have a 2070. That one, that's really showing its age now. And then I have like a kind of okay CPU, but that needs to be upgraded too. I wish I had a 3080. The 3080 is significantly better than a 2070.
A well-oiled machine is truly a thing of beauty.
Okay, I think I am gonna do some of the calendar, and then I think we're gonna be done for today. Ah, your internet connection, yeah, that's fair. No, I still love this build. Let's see. Let's get a few things done in the calendar before we head out today. Anybody is welcome to join. I'm sorry, I'm gonna skip your birthday. That route with melee. I just want to get down to that. I want this. No, actually, I want to get down to that. So it's gonna be Tetrot with melee, kill Eximus, Tetrot with abilities. That's all pretty easy. What about these? I don't really care about those. Oh yeah, yeah. Let me put it back on public and you can join in. I'm just gonna be doing the survival over and over again. Let me make sure it's all tech rot. I don't know why I can't talk today. Eximus. Yeah, okay. Let's just go do. This is the mission I love doing for these. Fine by you on your area. Okay. I need to get, I believe, melee kills. I have the I love this weapon for Nova. I have the ceramic dagger.
Their rage is vehement, their focus impressive. Give them all warriors death.
It's a really good weapon. I'm gonna get some kills with my shotgun first. Because I do need to build up the ceramic dagger's passive. Also, the Sobek is really good on Nova. So that should be good? Oh, no, it's not good. Have you ever tried the Sobek on Uriel? Okay, I need a few more kills. It should have a base of an 8-time multiplier. That's how you know you're fully stacked with my build. There we go. It's unfortunate we didn't get the good spawn. Okay, I'm good. Oh, just no incarnate. You're waiting for it to come back around. Oh yeah, it's like next week it'll be back, right? I think you were... I looked that up for you. I hate that enemy. Thank you. I don't know why I revived over here. Oh my god, that health regen is crazy. There we go. He stopped regenerating health. Oh my god. He has cold procs and my 4 on him. He's so unbelievably slow. His iframes last for so long. Sometimes the Sobek has no problem killing this guy, and sometimes it takes forever. I think that's a galvanized problem. But I'm not sure.
Bring it a little close, no? Turns out it's not just hell scrubbers coming out of the rot. There's some stuff you might be interested in. Like this. See? My ass is out here on the line too. Marking extraction. Use it when you need it, but only if you need it.
Yeah, people, I don't know why. Cause, one thing about the ceramic dagger is it was a big weapon used for, pseudo-exalted weapons, which used to be like Korra and, Garuda. Not Garuda. Gara? Yeah, Gara, that's her name. And Warframes like that had pseudo-exalteds, people used to use the ceramic dagger for them, for damage. And then they gave those weapons the ability to mod. And so you didn't have to do that anymore. And people just stopped using the ceramic dagger, but it's still a good weapon. I know, right? That's the problem with this Nova build. Is it sucks. It's not as good on Steel Path, but it's way better for level cap content. And I can get up on my own with, ooh, I like that one a lot. I can get up on my own with my operator, but, don't die, to be fair, yeah. Yeah, no, because I was speeding up the enemies. They were doing a lot more damage. I just have trouble with this setup killing the, those special enemies that are immune to viral. Sometimes the Sobek kills them instantly, and sometimes the Sobek doesn't do any damage to them.
Foes. Underestimate them.
It really does. I'm also generating you more healthy orbs, too, on top of the ones you're making. We got the bad spawn, again. Okay, I just need to kill Xmas now. This build's definitely not perfect, but I like it. Definitely for doing content like this, my other build is much better. But I prefer just to use this setup. I like Nourish with the Sobek and with my 4th ability. It makes the Sobek basically always detonate hordes. Because my other build uses Eclipse over Nourish. Yeah, see, like right there, he died so fast. I don't know why the other ones don't. Oh, nice. Ah, so that's why that guy died so fast as well. Yeah, that makes sense. Also, getting your fire buff is so nice on this gun from your demons. It's actually making this gun insane because I have Nourish, I have Nova, and I have your buff on it. All of those things the Sobek really loves. I just wish I had more reload speed. Ah, yeah. It always confuses me when the enemies stop spawning, but it's just because you press your 4. They're not stop spawning. They just can't get to us. Let me check my challenges. Okay, cool. So we can leave whenever timer runs out. It's crazy how good his 4 is, even on Steel Pad. It really is. He's a very good nuke warframe.
It's not just hell scrubbers coming out of the rot. There's some stuff we might.
I also like
this. See, my ass is out here on the line too.
I really like Uriel's weapon
minimum threshold.
that he came
You
with.
didn't come down here to do the minimum, did you?
I like its passive and that it's 2 weapons in 1. I can't wait for that prime weapon to come out as well. I know it's not like the best gun in the game, but it's a very interesting gun. / sword. And it's not bad. It's not the best, but it's not bad. Especially if you do like an acuity setup with blast. It apparently goes pretty hard with that.
They fought well.
I think I have to come in here one more time. You hear the music? That's pretty great. What was this one? Oh yeah, this is the Exilus thing. That's like so good. Okay, just Tetrot with abilities. That's easy to do. Hopefully we get the good spawn this time. Oh, nice. I like doing the calendar, and I like doing the Cyndia. It's unfortunate that Cyndia is not too great this week. I didn't used to do the calendar. It's only like a recent thing, but I've been enjoying it.
Their rage is vehement, their focus impressive. Give them all warriors' death.
True. I'll probably be doing Descendia maybe Tuesday, doing some Descendia. Wait, what? Oh, here's the entrance. Oh, hey, we got the good spawn. Okay, so we can kind of just chill right here. And luckily, my Nova is actually set up to kill people with abilities. Don't have to worry about that. This is the best spot to get. I always think something broke. I'm still not used to the enemies just not being able to make it to us. This isn't how I use the build most of the time, but this is a null star nuking build. Since I started playing the game, like, I don't know how long ago that was, like, I started playing, I think I looked it up, it's like 8 or 9 years ago. Nova has always been a good Warframe, and she's barely been changed over over those years. She's just a solid Warframe. Like, she got, like, kind of a rework recently, and she's had, like, little reworks, like, little changes over the years. But for the most part, she's the same Warframe, and she's just been good for so long. It's just what she does is so good. The biggest change, I think, that Nova ever got was the fact that you can be Slova and Speed Nova at the same time. I love that change. No longer having to build negative power strength. There you are. It was so hard to see you in all of this. Yep. It's also a good combo too. Actually, the more I'm playing this, I think Nova and Uriel are actually some of the best combos you can do. Because you both like the Sobek. I speed them up so you can nuke them. It's actually like, these two Warframes actually work really well together.
Turns out it's not just hell scrubbers coming out of the rot. There's some stuff we might be interested in.
I never thought about it before.
See? My
But
asses
actually,
are
like,
here on the
testing
line,
these
too.
two Warframes together, they're
This
actually
mission's
kind of
minimum threshold.
insane.
But you didn't come down here to do the minimum, did you?
Yeah, we had 200 KPM right there. That's not bad.
What you have learned here will serve you well.
If we would have stayed longer, it definitely would have gotten over 300 KPM. That's actually a hard decision for me. I think I'm gonna take the Catalyst. But the Forma was pretty tempting. Let me just check to make sure there's nothing in the Cynthia I want. That's just a blueprint. Yeah, no, there's nothing in there I want. Then let's start that Catalyst. And then I think that will be it for today. But thank you all for coming by and hanging out. I appreciate it and joining in. The schedule for this week, for this week, is gonna be the same. Everything should be good for this week. I should be streaming Tuesday, Wednesday, Friday, and Sunday. I don't think there's gonna be any problems. 'Cause I'm feeling pretty much fully better now. But yeah, thank you all for joining in. And I will see you not tomorrow, but I'll see you all Tuesday. So have a good rest of your night.